Hey! A lot of people actually asked me about some tips and tricks on tackling the reading section of IELTS. Why am I recording this video? Well, because I got 9.0 on the reading section. I hope this makes me more or less trustworthy regarding this question, so I will give you some tips that I personally used to achieve this perfect 9.0 score on reading. So let's rock this. There will be 13 tips altogether, and this is a pretty number, isn't it? And for the first one, when you're sitting on the test, look for the heading and for the title of the article, because it actually can contain some crucial information for your understanding. Remember, you should always first start with the question section and only then go to the text itself to find the right answers. Remember, all the questions are composed in the order of their appearance in the text. So that is why you want to first check out the first 5 questions and only then go to the text and read the first paragraph. Please do not attempt to first read the whole article and only then proceed to questions, because this is a wrong strategy. It won't take you anywhere and it will actually waste a lot of your precious time on the exam. The 5th tip is to learn on the types of questions you may encounter on the exam itself. This will help you to navigate faster among the questions. You will know for sure what you're expected to do with them and how to answer them. So this won't take your time. Underline all the names or equally important information while reading, because this will help you to find the information faster when you will read it the second time. Don't panic if the topic is unfamiliar to you, because honestly you can't be familiar with everything and you can't be an expert in every field of science. So you still can find all the answers in the article using your simple logic. Remember, the test does not require your specific knowledge in some kind of technical or linguistic field. Spelling in your answer sheet matters. For me, it was quite a struggle first when I practiced my test at home, because I kept misspelling the words in the answer sheet. I mean, not grammatically, but I used a wrong form of the verb, for example, wrong tense or plural instead of a singular word. So make sure you check this spelling, because this is so important. You won't have a mark if you, for example, capitalize the words that are not supposed to be capitalized. That is why you basically mustn't change the form of the word before putting it to the answer sheet. Develop your speed reading skills. An ability to read quickly will always be handy for you, especially it will save you large amount of time in the end, so you will be able to check your answers and check your spelling, and that makes up a perfect strategy. The most likely reason why you haven't got the score that you wanted: a poor vocabulary. Attempt to make sure that all your sources of information are in English prior, for example, for 6 months or at least for 2 months in advance before the test, so that you can put yourself in so-called English surrounding, and this will boost your vocabulary dramatically. And make sure you also write down all your new words and the translations, because you will be able to take your notes with you while you're out and about and just keep revising them, forming your perfect vocabulary. Then practice reading those complicated articles from BBC or The Economist, because you never know how difficult your actual text on IELTS will be, because you know that in the academic module they are far from simple. And finally, practice doing the reading section at home, but in the exam-like conditions. So set a time limit for yourself and see how efficient you are while taking the reading section. And now, when we are all finished with the tips, I would like to draw your attention to some books that I used for preparation, and I will link them down below. All of them you can download for free. Obviously, you can also order them from Amazon. And I will mention all the books from credible sources and publishings like Macmillan, Collins or Cambridge. So you will be secure with that perfect score on the reading section. Thanks a lot for your attention and for your time. I am open to any questions you may have, and also I will be delighted to see you again here. Ciao!